Welcome back. Alright, so this is the first video, technically, from what will be, just to prove it exists, the set for the Entertainment Guy. Now, I wanted to do a video today. I should have done one yesterday, but we had a meetup. But I wanted to do one today because it has been 6 years. 6 years to the day yesterday that this channel has been in existence, which means that I only brought this channel into existence about 2 months after THG became the hockey guy. So it is interesting to me to look at the numbers and see how the channel has grown, and it has. This channel has definitely grown, but how much more quaint the growth is on this channel, comparatively speaking, with the hockey channel. And I get it, but I'm hoping that with a little bit of cleaning up, and again, the pictures, I just wanted to have something on the wall, so I realized that those aren't all even and everything, but I tried to make sure that all of them are addressed to me except for the one with the whole cast of Doctor Who, because no. But yeah, and this is Peter Capaldi. This one wasn't signed to me either, but the other ones were, and that's why I was getting them, because I was like, if I had an Entertainment Guy set and you could have all these pictures in the background that were addressed to me, that'd be really fun looking, and I would enjoy that. And so here we are, and so I'm hoping to have this all done. Yvonne's going to help me out with that, and I'm looking forward to that. But I just wanted to do a quick hey, and I'm really I'm excited about having this set all done and being all set up, and hopefully that'll bear some fruit soon as in terms of making videos. I do need to do, of course, the finishing of reading my books. I wanted that to be on this set rather than on the hockey guy set, so I'm intending on doing that pretty quickly here. And by pretty quickly, I mean before the end of this coming week. That's the plan. Cross my fingers. I do have the season previews done on the hockey channel, so on this channel I'll be able to do a lot of other fun stuff. I do want to talk about the upcoming final season of The Flash. It is finally going to be done and finished with, so I'm happy about that. And it's like they're freeing me from this prison I've been in, and talking about other shows I've been watching as well. Not necessarily Love Island. I will say, though, the biggest hit video this channel's had was the one I did a few years ago on Big Brother, and how they were editing poorly, and their choice of cast was, shall we say, questionable. Having seen a little bit of Big Brother this summer, they've definitely fixed the casting problem. The casting problem was getting really, really obvious to anybody paying attention, and they've fixed it. So kudos to them for figuring it out. It took a little while. Yvonne and I have been watching some of Amazing Race Canada as well. We're not caught up, but we've been watching some of that. You can definitely tell the budget seems to be smaller on Amazing Race Canada than it is on the American side, and much more so it feels than, say, 4 years ago. It feels like the budget's really been tightened, and with the last couple of years being as chaotic as they've been, I would totally understand if the budget was cut back quite a bit. But it's interesting watching it and saying, okay, so Fernie, huh? And just seeing these really small towns, and yeah, I understand why the budget might have been cut a little bit, but it is kind of entertaining to see it that way. So while on the American side, they're going to Paris, they're going to Rome, they're going all around the world. And the Canadian version, it's okay. You guys are going to Fort McMurray, and then we're gonna head over to BC, and hey, maybe we'll go to Chetwynd. Like, I'm waiting for that, right? But yeah, that's the difference right there. If you don't watch the Canadian version, and if you're on the American side, honestly, I do recommend the Canadian version. It is kind of fun. Like I said, it's quaint little towns all across Canada. It stays within Canada, and it is an enjoyable way to see parts of the country you otherwise would not. I would have no reason to go to some of these small towns. So, and the other thing that's kind of fun to do, and Yvonne and I've been doing, is count the amount of advertisements. Count, like, and I'm not talking about like the ads in between segments. Count how many advertisements there are during the show. So where they're shilling a product and they're not really being subtle about it, whether it's an energy drink, whether it's a movie, whether it's a TV show, whether it's, and they shoehorn it in such an awkward fashion that you're like, okay, so that's product placement, not even being subtle anymore. So it's like you have your subliminal, your liminal, and then your superliminal advertising. We are in the age of superliminal advertising. Simpsons had it right yet again. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for all your support, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm aware there's no cat tree here. The cat tree is actually in the window over there. Again, this set is still being finished and finalized, so eventually there'll be some kind of an apparatus for the cats, because Shadow's just sitting on the floor over here, and it makes me feel sad because he wants to be at my side. He loves being at my side, and it feels like he should have a tree to sit on. But I'll work on it. Not like we need another cat tree, but it may happen. Don't be surprised. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Do hit like and subscribe if you ended up being recommended to this channel by the hockey guy, which I think is where a lot of the views end up coming from. Or just if you're casually strolling your way through and you're like, hey, Trophy Husband, what the heck? Yeah, we got this in Las Vegas. So I got this, and I wore this to the drag brunch that we went to. So it worked. I thought, yeah, I'm going to a drag brunch. I don't imagine there'll be a lot of husbands there. I'll just have the Trophy Husband on, sit next to my wife, and sure enough, hilarity ensued. Anyways, there you go. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.